Well, joining us now to discuss this further is political analyst Duvenage joins us live via Skype. Good morning to you and thank you for joining us here on ANN7. Just talk us through your perception of this entire transition issue. The ANC was in that NEC meeting for hours and hours last night. How do you see this unfolding?
Morning, Abigail. Yes, it was a very important meeting, probably the most important meeting in the recent history of the NEC. And my understanding is also that President Zuma is asked to consideration. President Zuma is not the president of the ANC, he's the president of the country. So you need to follow a parliamentary process in order to get the president out of position. And that will most probably mean a motion of no confidence through Parliament, which need to be channeled through the Speaker and the Speaker's office. And if there's a motion of no confidence, then basically the President, the Deputy President, and the Cabinet must resign. And then in the interim period, we will see the Speaker, the de facto President of the country. And then there will be processes to appoint a new President. So this is difficult circumstances. I have no doubt that the unity of the ANC as an organization is at stake. And that was the big challenge for Cyril Ramaphosa, to keep the unity of the organization on the one side and then simultaneously getting rid of Jacob Zuma. And this seems to be a tall order.
A very tricky situation for the ANC indeed. But let's talk implications if the ANC does not take this decision very soon. What are the possible implications for the ANC if President Jacob Zuma decides not to step down?
Well, if the president is going to decide not to step down, then, as I mentioned, there will be a parliamentary process, a motion of no confidence, and then he will be unceremoniously removed from his position. Now, the big question, what will Zuma do in these cases? And I have heard a number of warnings in this regard. The argument is there's a big fight going on. There's even the possibility of the ANC splitting, the establishment of new parties, of new structures in opposition to the current leadership of the ANC. What is true is the political environment at the moment is very unstable, very unpredictable. But my line and my take on the situation is President Jacob Zuma is in trouble. He's going to leave his position at the end of, let's say, a few days from here. And from there on, we are into a new dispensation, the post-Zuma era, which I believe is going to be a very difficult, a very conflict-orientated era in South African politics.
Why are you of that view, Mr. Duvenage, that it will be a very difficult time post-President Jacob Zuma for South Africa and the ANC?
Yes, I think it's going to be difficult because there are major challenges within the bigger macro-political environment of a political, economic and social nature. On the political level, it is all about stability and also unity within the structures of the ANC, because these two things are linked to each other. When it comes to the economic environment, one is going to be a difficult budget, etc.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for your time this morning. We appreciate you sharing your views with us here on ANN7. That was political analyst Mr. Duvenage joining us live via Skype, just giving us his view with regards to President Jacob Zuma possibly stepping down. Once again, that media briefing by the ANC scheduled for 2 p.m. this afternoon.